President Rodrigo Duterte today urged local government units to shorten the processing time of documents needed by the public. In a speech during a visit to Batanes, the president stressed this is necessary to help eliminate corruption. He said corruption has to stop. In the same speech, the president reiterated his commitment to make the country drug-free. It will be recalled that Batanes recently reeled from a series of typhoons. He assured that politics should not get in the way of helping typhoon-battered areas like Batanes. More of this report from George Bandola.
President Rodrigo Duterte insists there is nothing wrong with his threat against those who perpetrate crimes in the country. This despite several international organizations have repeatedly aired concern over his several pronouncements threatening to kill all the criminals, especially those who are peddling illegal drugs that destroys the lives of young ones. The president says nothing wrong with his statements that triggered an uproar from the so-called human rights advocates. In his speech here in Basco, Batanes, the president once again promised to allocate at least 1 hour of airtime of the People's Television or PTV4 solely for the purpose of receiving complaints and reactions from the public. The same airtime will be alternately used to air grievances against the government and air programs of actions by the concerned agencies. He also called on the local government units to hasten requirements and service processes to encourage more investors and private infrastructure within their communities. In his visit here in Batanes, the president handed over some 30,000 pesos worth of checks as financial assistance for each of the families who have suffered so much by the devastation of Typhoon Ferdy. He also promised to immediately extend help to the province who is still reeling from the effects of the typhoon. Batanes province is still under the state of calamity since September 16. Provincial government assessed total damage at 835.3 million pesos, most of which have been damaged to government facilities and buildings in all of the 6 towns of Batanes. Severely affected by the typhoon are the towns of Mahatao, Basco, Itbayat, Ivana, Sabtang, and Uyugan. The provincial government has asked the president to hasten the repair of their classrooms above all. From Batanes province, for the PTV News, George Bandola.